Back in November 2008, communal violence broke out against the Christian community in Nigeria. Muslims attacked Christians on claims regarding tampered election votes. Naomi was one of the many women who became a widow, except that in her case, this was the second time. She lost her first husband to a disease. She lost her second husband to this crisis.
I'm giving God thanks. I want to thank God because He has done so much for me. So I'm bringing all my heart and I'm thanking Him.
Now, Naomi dedicates her ministry to taking care of fellow widows and loving orphans. Join us as we listen to her insights on forgiveness and God's faithfulness despite tragedies.
I mean, it's such a great paradox. Even though there's persecution, how come Christianity is still growing in Nigeria?
Why not? We are Christians. We have known God. We have been serving God. We'll continue till Jesus comes. The gospel must continue to be spread all over the world, as the Bible said. So there is no turning back. No matter how, we are for Jesus, and we will continue to spread that gospel.
Is there maybe a short story that you can also share with how God became real to you?
So God has been so faithful in many ways. Anybody that looks at me will know that, yes, I'm a wife to God. Jesus is my husband. Because I was sharing with them this morning at the open door office. I said, I have a thousand things to thank God for because I know what He has done in my life. When I became a widow, as I said, I thought the whole world has just scrambled. I thought there's nothing good. I thought there was even no God. But when I let it go, I just immediately I said, God, I've let go. I've forgiven. I feel like something was just dropped in my mind. And immediately the healing process started. Anytime I speak, and they always know, yes, I'm a strong woman because I've been telling widows, a free mind is always full of love when you just trust in God. So as I kept in faith, I trust God for everything. God just did it to me. If not so, I would have been sharing and crying because when it happened, I couldn't even talk. I thought I will not laugh again. You heard the story I said. When I see people laughing, I thought, why will I still be happy? Are people still happy? I thought they were just sharing my pains as if everybody was feeling how I was feeling. But that was not it. God just made me forgive and forget. I did not turn back again. And that has kept me moving. That has kept me strong. And that has kept me a real wife to Jesus.
It's true when they say that persecution does make the Christian stronger somehow.
When things around you are good, you don't know there is even God. Some people don't know when they are fine, they have everything, they think it's their power. They don't know that it's God that blessed them with. So sometimes it's good you undergo such things so that you will know there is God. So sometimes I said this one in one of our conference. I said, it seems God see Nigerian as if we were turning away from Him because we have been a strong Christian state. So He wanted to hit us so that He will see our reaction. And you remember the story of Joseph in the Bible? Some people may mean it for evil, but God turns it to be good. So in everything, God has a reason. When I was stuck over at the immigration, I said, God, the devil is a liar. If you said I'm coming in here, nobody will stop me. But if I go back, I know you do not mean I should enter. And I was just normal. I said, I'm a child of God. I know what God has for me in this country. And I said, you will see what God will do. So when I was leaving, some of the Nigerians that were there, they knelt down that, Mommy, pray for us. Pray for us. They don't even know I'm a pastor's wife. So I said, regardless of being a pastor's wife, I will pray and God will help you if you are here with good deeds, intention, because He knows you are today, tomorrow, and our destiny is in His hand.
Do you have a message that you'd like to relay to the youth?
I was discussing it with one of you yesterday. They took me out for dinner. So I asked them some questions. I wanted to hear something from them. I asked one, I said, are you married? She said, no. I said, you will pray and I will pray. But promise me something, that you are going to marry a Christian. So just don't pray anyhow. I said, look, think before you jump. Sometimes you do not know, you look at the things of the world. So as a youth, don't marry material things. Marry a husband that fears God and you will get everything.